I have the 5 minutes of glory, and my thing is a little girl in the park. There was a little girl sitting by herself in the park. Everyone passed by her, never stopped to see why she looked so sad. Dressed in a warm pink dress, barefoot and dirty, the girl just sat and watched the people go by. She never tried to speak. She never said a word. Many people passed by, but no one would stop. The next day, I decided to go back to the park in curiosity to see if the little girl would still be there. Yes, she was there, right in the very spot as she was yesterday, and still with sad-looking eyes. Today, I was to make my own move and walk over to the little girl, for as we all know, a park full of strange people is not a place for young children to play alone. As I got closer, I could see the back of the little girl's dress was obscenely shaved. I figured that was the reason people just passed by and made no effort to help. Deformities are a low blow in our society, and heaven forbid if we make a step toward assisting someone who is different. As I got closer, the little girl lowered her eyes slightly to avoid my intense stare. As I approached her, I could see the obscene shape of her back more clearly. She was grossly shaped in a humped-over form. I smiled to let her know it was okay. I was there to help, to talk. I sat down beside her and opened with a smile. Hello. The little girl acted shocked and stammered out a hi. After a long stare to my eyes, I smiled and she shyly smiled back. We talked until darkness fell, and the park was completely empty. I asked the girl why she was so sad. The little girl looked at me and with a sad face said, because I'm different. I immediately said, that you are, and smiled. The little girl acted even sadder and said, I know. Little girl, I said, you remind me of an angel, sweet and innocent. She looked at me and smiled. Slowly, she got up to her feet and said, really? Yes, you're like a little guardian angel sent to watch over all those people walking by. She nodded her head yes and smiled. With that, she spread her wings and said, I am your guardian angel. With a twinkle in her eye, I was speechless. Sure, I was seeing things. She said, for once you thought of someone other than yourself. My job here is done. I got to my feet and said, wait, so why did no one stop to help an angel? She looked at me and smiled. You're the only one that could see me. And then she was gone. And with that, my life was changed dramatically. God values the soul of mankind so much that he will send an angel to bring life-changing experiences in order to redeem us from our selfish ways.